Good morning, students. Unit 1 Prose, The Nose Jewel, C. Rajagopalachari. Motivation. What are the life lessons that you can learn from the birds? Match the birds with the characters given in the box and fill in the blanks. Arise and awake. Beautiful. Unity. Focused. Melodious. Time conscious. Qualities of birds. Life lesson. I can learn from the birds. The two columns. The first one, the picture is pigeon. Time conscious. Be on time to school. The second picture is cock. Arise and awake. Get up early in the morning. The third picture is crow. Unity. Live in union with others. Fourth picture is peacock. Beautiful. Look beautiful, neat and clean. Next one, eagle. Focused. Focus on the goal without distraction. Last but not least, cuckoo. Melodious. Let your speech be soft, sweet and polite. The Nose Jewel was written by C. Rajagopalachari. About the author, Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, 1878-1972. Informally called Rajaji, was an Indian politician, independence activist, lawyer, writer, historian and a statesman. Rajagopalachari was born in the village of Torapalli in the Krishnagiri district. Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General of India as India soon became a republic in 1950. Furthermore, he was the first Indian-born Governor General since before the posts were held by British nationals. He also served as leader of the Indian National Congress, Premier of the Madras Presidency, Governor of West Bengal, Minister for Home Affairs of the Indian Union and the Chief Minister of Madras State. He was one of the first recipients of India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. Glossary. Self-centered, concerned with the self, disdain, feeling of contempt or scorn, muck heap, grub, food, magistrate, a judicial officer with a limited authority to administer and enforce the law. Disgrace, the state of being dishonored or covered with shame. Ignorant, unaware, consoled, comforted in the time of grief, disappointment. Suspected, believed to be a cause or at fault. Flutter, to flap or wave quickly but irregularly. Confined, restricted, kept in a limited space or area. Panic, frightened. Cruel, merciless or heartless. Gravely, in a grave or serious manner. Now let's start the lesson, The Nose Jewel. Ramaya was a simple man living in the town. He lived with his family in a nice house made of tiled roofs. He was not rich, but he could take care of his family. Two sparrows built a nest in a nice spot in the roof of Ramaya's house, and the mother bird laid her eggs in it. "My dear," began the male sparrow. "And what do you want now?" asked his wife. "Why does the lady of this house always quarrel with her husband?" "How am I to know?" said the female bird. "Let us mind our own business." "You are always self-centered," said the male sparrow, and added, "Should we not help this poor Ramaya?" The female sparrow said with disdain, "Let me see what help you can do for him. Please do not talk about what does not concern us. See that the cat does not come near our nest. That would be enough for you and me." Ramaya lived in the town with his wife. He was not rich, but he could take care of his family. Two sparrows built a nest in the roof of his house, and the mother bird laid her eggs in it. The male bird said that Ramaya's wife was quarrelsome. He added that they should help poor Ramaya. The female bird advised her husband to mind his own business and to see that the cat did not come near the nest. Shall I ask questions about in the sparrow? Yes. The sparrow built their nest in the dash. The answer is roof of Ramaya's house. Somewhere in the muck heap lay a diamond nosed jewel. The male bird picked it up and came to the nest with the shining stud in his beak and said to his wife, "Look, do you like this?" The wife bird replied, "What am I to do with diamond nostrils or with earrings? Find some grub, the young ones are hungry." The bird dropped the diamond stud on the floor and went out in search of little worms for the little young ones. The male bird saw a diamond nosed jewel in the muck heap. He picked up the jewel and brought it to his wife. The female bird said that it was useless to her and advised her husband to go out and find some grub as the young ones were hungry. The male bird dropped the nose stud on the floor and flew away in search of food. Question time now. What is the meaning of grub? Could you guess the answer? Yes, the answer is food. Ramaya's wife noticed the jewel as she was sweeping the floor. She picked it up with delight and wore it. Ramaya questioned her angrily, "How did you get this diamond stud?" "I found it lying here yesterday and took it. That is all. We should go and hand over it to the village magistrate. If tomorrow the police should come and search our house, it will be a disgrace to us." In Meenakshi Ammal's house nearby, the talk went thus: "I forgot and left it in the bathroom. Kupai, the servant woman, must have swept it out. She is very careless and ignorant." The mother Meenakshi Ammal consoled her little girl, saying, "Let us search and find it. Don't tell father it. He would go into a rage if he knew that you had lost the diamond nose stud." "What is the secret you are whispering?" asked Ramanandam. The loss of the jewel had to be admitted. Soon the whole village knew about it. The maid servant Kupai was suspected by everyone to have stolen it. The police came and searched her hut but could find nothing. Ramaya's wife saw the diamond nose jewel lying on the floor. She picked up it and wore it. Ramaya advised her to hand over the jewel to the village magistrate. But his wife did not heed his advice. In the house of Meenakshi Ammal, they were searching for the missing jewel. The servant maid Kupai was suspected of stealing it. The police searched her house and found nothing. Can I ask questions about in this para? Yes. Fill in the blanks. Dash was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Guess the answer. Yes. The answer is Kupai. Ramya's heart was in a flutter. Ramya's wife put the stud away in her box. She soon developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. No one thought of searching their house. The he sparrow said, "Look at the fun, my dear. The lady of this house is scared and is down with fever." "Nice fun indeed," said the she sparrow. "The poor woman is in a panic. The fever may be the end of her." "And a good thing too," said the cruel male sparrow. "It is all your doing. You bought and threw it here and tempted her," said the female bird. The male bird answered gravely, "Did I tell her to steal the thing? This is bound to happen when humans are being greedy." Rightly said, we should never be greedy for what belongs to others. Come, let us go now and bring some worms for the young ones. And the two flew out. Ramaya and his wife spent the rest of life in fear of being caught. The diamond nose jewel may still be with them, but the fear of getting caught was even more. Ramaya was filled with fear. His wife put the stud away in her box. Soon she had a fever and she had to confine to the bed. Then the sheep sparrow observed that the fever might be the end of her. She rebuked her husband for bringing the nose jewel and tempting the woman. She said that they should not be greedy for what belonged to others. Ramaya's wife still had the diamond nose jewel with her, but her fear of getting caught and more than the pride of having a diamond jewel. What is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is we should never be greedy for what belongs to others. Greediness will cause pain. I hope you have understood the lesson very well. We will step in book back exercise in the next session. Thank you.